we've started a contract, we've generated a subscription agreement from it, we've moved it to our working documents library, finished it, and sent it off for signature, and it's been signed. So does the process end here? No, it never does. There's always something after that, and what's after that is the reporting aspect of it, right? So what we want to be able to do is we want to be able to take all of this information that we're generating through this process. How long is it taking to get approved? What's the time delta between when the contract was, when the contract was requested versus when the opportunity was created, right? All that stuff sitting in Salesforce, or maybe you have some of that sitting in, a task list, right? How are you going to go grab that information? This is where Hawkeye comes in. So Nintex Hawkeye is a cloud reporting platform that will subsume any and all operational and strategic data points that you find valuable, and it will automatically provide them to you in an online interactive dashboard. Now that sounds like a big promise, right? But it's true. It's pretty awesome to watch this thing in action. So this is Hawkeye. Now, what Joe was talking about earlier was beacons, right? So the way this technology is powered is by workflow beacons. So in the Nintex Workflow Designer, just like how we had the Salesforce and the document generation actions on our workflow design surface, we have Hawkeye actions that take any data we want in any format, doesn't matter. We send it up, and it just throws that data right up into Hawkeye, right? So we can have any unstructured data of any format, and Hawkeye will take that, it will do the ETL for you, it will put it into what's called a lens, and it will make that available on a dashboard, right? And that is pretty awesome. So let's talk about lenses really quick, because this is a sort of fundamental aspect of Hawkeye itself. So if anybody on this is familiar with ETL or reporting or data warehousing, then you'll know that it's not easy, right? It's a fairly complex process. It requires a lot of specificity. You have to document a lot of things, and you have to build and maintain database servers and, write scripts to import the data. So basically, this removes that entire process. They do it all for you automatically through their Hawkeye Cloud, and they give you just what you want, which is the lens. And this is basically the dashboard. So this is our contract management lens. So I'm going to open this up and show you what it looks like. So every time somebody starts a workflow, that workflow has information in it, right? It has information about the size of the deal. It has information about where the client is located. It has information about who the sales rep is, right? It has information about how long that contract has been in process. How long has it been, waiting between draft and signature, right? So all of this information is sitting right in those workflows, and it's getting pushed up to Hawkeye, and it's being surfaced right up here. And you can see that all through this dashboard. So these dashboards are based on Power BI, so they're interactive. So I can go in, for example, and I can filter by the contract revision 2 stage, and that will filter the rest of my charts here. And this is really ultimately where you want to get to, is you have operational data that's being generated through your CLM process. You want to be able to capture that and make it visible to you, right? So we can look at this by amount. We can do overviews by duration. How long are these contracts taking to generate? We can look at what are our major geos where we're generating a lot of contracts on a map here, right? You can really do a lot with these dashboards. And so what Hawkeye gives you is it gives you a starting point and gives you a baseline for how to look at all of your data. And what's really cool about their particular reporting technology is that there are 2 fundamental benefits to it besides just sort of canned lenses and dashboards. So for each one of these that they provide to you, you can go into the dashboard actions menu and you can download the Power BI template, right? So when I said they do all the ETL for you, they build the data model, they build the Power BI model, they're data warehousing everything for you, and they give it all to you in a single file. So you can download this entire dashboard and you can modify it however you see fit, right? And you'll see all of your Hawkeye beacons inside of that data. So you can create filtered views and really just kind of go to town and really build the strategic and operational reports that you need to see, right? And that's the whole point, right? So you've taken your Salesforce data, you've taken your contract data, you've merged that all together, and now you have one place where you can see it all. And last but not least is if you have other systems that consume this report data, or you want to do some fancy ad hoc reporting in Excel or something like that, you can also grab their OData connection, and this will give you a feed to the actual tabular data itself. So you can download it into a reporting tool of your choice and also build whatever you want with it. So very, very flexible. All right. So just as a quick recap, before we hop into Q&A, checking in again, back on our dashboard. So started a contract, right, through our Salesforce system, generated the subscription agreement based on legal approved copy sitting in our SharePoint document library, pushed that into a draft library with all of the pertinent information from Salesforce embedded in the document rather than having to go in and key it in. Sent that out for electronic signature, reviewed it, all that fun stuff, and then last but not least, kept an eye on things through our Hawkeye dashboards to see operationally how we're doing.